Hey everybody, Kevin here again with Your Best Groove and Groove Tutorials. And today we're going to talk about replacing template images and text and all of that with our own materials so we make the template our own site. Before we do that, make sure you like and subscribe and you click the bell so you get all of the notifications for these videos, 50 and 50 that we're putting out over these next 45 days or so, where we're giving you as much as we can how to walk through from beginning to end building your own funnel. Let's take a look. Okay, in the last video, we selected a template and we just did that real briefly. We talked about getting a simple template because the first page in this funnel that I'm building is very simple. So let's go in and begin to make that template our own. And we're going to do that by going through a couple of things. We're going to replace these images, both of the logo and this image. We're going to replace this text. We're going to replace this form. And we're going to make just a little simple change to the copyright. I'm going to start by getting rid of the background and changing it to my own colors. And the way we do that is we click here so that we have the block selected. Now, if you're not sure what a block is, if you're not sure how to know what a block is, you can go right now and get these 5 videos, these 5 things that everyone needs to know that talk about the structure of Groove, that talk about those basic things everybody should know when you build with Groove. And one of them is, what am I editing right now? So right now we're on the block, and we can go to the block and go to the background. And from the background, we're going to get rid of the color by clicking No Color. And we're also going to get rid of the image by clicking the trash can. So right now what we have is no color, although it's staying blue. Let's do this. Let's make it our own color. Hashtag 9CBaba. That's my color, one of my 9CBABA. There we go. Check mark. Okay, so that's more of my color, and that works for me right now for the background of this. We can change the transparency if we want to. We can choose these pictures. That's what I want to do today. Right now is select that color. Now let's go change this logo so that it's my logo. So let's go configure. Okay, so let's go through those steps. Click on the image, click configure, click choose image, and we can choose one that's already in my library right here, or we can upload the image. So we click upload image, we go to our hard drive, find the file that we want to upload, click open. Once it shows up here, we click upload, then we click on the image itself, and it's showing here. And let's go ahead and just lower those dimensions a bit before we start. We have the content saved, we do select. And now we're going to click, it shows up here, the last thing we need to do is click update. All right, so now we have my logo at the top of the page. Let's replace this image now with an image I created with Click Designs. Just took me a few minutes before I got on the video today. And if you're interested in Click Designs, there's also a link in the description that you can click on where you can make things like this. So I'm going to choose an image, and in this case, I'm not going to upload one since I already did this earlier. I'm just going to click on it. It's already in my library. It shows up here, and I click select and update. Now, it's small, and because we're editing a template, that's probably because the size has been changed in the settings. So if we take a look at that, I'm going to click on the image and go over here to design right here, and then I'm going to go down to size and take a look. So it's at 80%. Let's pull that up to as large as it can be within, but we're gonna make it match here in a bit. All right, so what we're gonna do is sign up for your free, we're gonna call this a mini course, right? Title of the course, 5 things everyone needs to know before building with Groove. Okay, so again, we're just typing text. We're just replacing text in the actual template. So this we're going to change and say 2022, and all rights reserved, Your Best Groove. Okay, so we now have my information there. We have the background, we have my logo, we have this image, And now we're going to just go take care of this form. So in order for people to download this and for our funnel to work, we want to generate leads. And in order for to get leads, we're going to have people put their name and their email address in. And then we're gonna give them access to the membership. So when we're using a template and we're using GrooveMail, which I'll be doing in this example, the best thing to do right now is just delete this. And what we're gonna do is go to Elements, go to the bottom, grab this GrooveMail form, and you can see when you slide it up and down, it'll tell you where it's gonna go, right? So I'm gonna put it right here, which is below that text. And this doesn't look that great. It doesn't look good at all, actually, but we're not worried about that right now. We're going to come back to that when we get into the GrooveMail forms. But for today, that's pretty much what we're going to do. We put the image on here, we put the text on here, and this first page can be ready to go. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to go into the spacing for this block and just pull some of the top and bottom spacing off of it. Okay, I like it. I'm going to click Save, and we'll come back in the next video and look at more things we can do while we're editing the template. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and you also share this with somebody who would benefit from watching this series of videos on how to build your funnel with Groove. All right, see you next time.